One thing is Nothing Is the News. Is that your single, so to say, or the song you made a clip for? Can we just briefly only talk about that song for a moment? Yeah, can you recall Nothing Is the News? When did you wrote the title down?
When did I write the title down? The title is, it's sort of based on the lyrics. And the lyrics are basically saying, you know, it's sort of a message to people who I thought were like heroes, and saying like, you know, all that you talked about was kind of a lie, you know. It's like, you know, that's what the lyrics saying, you know, what are the lyrics? They say, there's a, you know, all you had heard were ghosts of the words in a song, you know. It's like, and there's, you know, there's nothing to live when all that's been living is gone. You know, it was all a lie. And that's basically what the character in the story is talking about. It's like all this stuff I thought was like supposed to be great. It wasn't great. It was nothing, you know.
Does this link to the person in the dream also?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. If you mentioned John Lennon, was there a certain hero, or is it all a bit fictitious?
I think the character is made up of a lot of different people. You know, I mean, it could be anybody like that. You know, like a John Lennon, like a, you know, whoever. You know.
And the song, was there a specific moment you wrote the tune for the song, or the main?
I wrote that. I mean, most of the songs were written just before going to the studio. I mean, it all sort of happened at once, you know. So yeah. So
it was written in your home, or?
I wrote it at home. Yeah, I wrote it at home. All the songs were written in my living room, but the last, let's see, 2 songs, Working Titles was written in the studio, and I think that was the only one that was written in the studio. Yeah.
Why did you pick this one to make a video for?
I didn't. The record label decided that. You know, well, I mean, first of all, I would say, you know, when the record label approached me about doing Nothing Is the News, Nothing's the News as a single, I thought that's kind of a weird single. You know, it's not really catchy. You know, but their point was that, like, yeah, but a lot of people think that they've heard you. You know, this song says, you think you've heard me, but you're wrong. This is something completely different, you know? And so to have that as like the first thing, it's like making a statement. And that was really smart on their end, you know? The video, I didn't really have, you know, I didn't have
connection
much,
with it.
No. No, it's cool though.
This, yeah, so that's also the reason probably why it's the opening track for the record then.
Yeah. Because, you know, I mean, you know, when we did that song for the record, I told Richard, I was like, I don't know where to put this on the record. And Richard was basically like, this should be the first song on the record, man. Because you want to come out and make a statement, you know? It's like, and I was like, that's probably a good idea. It's a very brave move, you know, because most people put their, you know, their most catchy songs, ear candy, if you will, is the first song, you know, to entice people in. But me, it was like, let's take one of the weirdest songs on the record. I mean, all of side A is pretty weird compared to the rest of the record, you know. Side B is pretty much like, okay, normally like how I am, you know.
So maybe that's to scare the people, the ear candy away then.
Yeah.
Okay, well Damien, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.